Hello, and welcome back to All Things Marketing, the Masterclass. I hope you and your loved ones are keeping safe. In Module 1's Topic 1, we're going to discuss what is marketing. Let me start by discussing the bookish definition of marketing. Well, I'll read it out loud for you. Philip Kotler, the father of modern marketing, defines it as the science and art of exploring, creating, and delivering value to satisfy the needs of a target market at a profit. Did you get an idea what marketing is? No? Well, you don't need to remember this definition. All you need to understand is that marketing is basically about creating a brand, then talking about it, providing value to your customers, delighting the customers. Remember, you're not going to make your customers happy. Instead, you need to make them delighted. And finally, you have to be there for them. So if you're like me, who cannot memorize different definitions, just remember this. Create a brand, provide value, and be there for your customers. That's marketing. $1 million question is, why do we need marketing? Well, if you ask me, it's not just the companies who are looking for marketing, but also the individuals, because we want to be heard, we want to be liked, we want to have our own identity, right? Anyways, coming back to the topic, why do we need to do marketing? Well, we do marketing to stand out from the crowd. We do it to listen to our target audience. We do it to provide value to our customers, and we do it to delight our customers. And then the question arises, how do we do marketing? Well, you'll have to go through all this course called All Things Marketing, the Masterclass, in order to understand it, but I'm going to summarize it here for you. Well, if you wish to do marketing, first of all, you need to listen to your target audience. You need to listen to your market. You need to observe them. You need to talk to them to understand what they need. You need to speak their language. You need to provide value to them. You need to offer them discounts. You need to delight them. Once again, I'm mentioning this word, delighting your customers, because that's what they want right now. In this hyper-connected world where, you see marketing and advertisements everywhere, they don't just need to be happy, they need to be delighted so that they can, stay connected to your brand or your product, service, or experience. Then you need to make their life easy, because you have to be the solution. You don't have to be a solution, but you have to be the solution. And the first step involved is doing the research. So basically what you need to do is explore your target audience, your industry. You need to observe your competitors, what kind of products they are offering, what kind of discounts and promotions are going on with them. So, you need to research, you need to understand whatever is happening around you. Then you need to develop a brand. And how do you do it? Basically, why we build a brand is because we want to become more identifiable. You want to have your own logo, your colors, your font, your tone of voice, your audio jingles, your animation, maybe a taste if you're a restaurant, your packaging style. If you have a shop or if you have an outlet, you want to have your own fragrance, so that and imagery style, and there are so many other things that can be associated with a brand. So basically you research and then you develop your own brand. And once you have done that, the third step is basically to advertise. And how do you advertise? You basically talk about your brand. You need to talk about the value it creates, the need it satisfies, and if you're having any offers or promotions going on, or whatever benefit your product or service or experience is going to give to your target audience, you need to talk all about it. Or just talk about why you're doing it, right? So, and I also want you guys to start listening to Simon Sinek. He will tell you that the first thing in marketing is tell your audience why you're doing it, because that's the best thing, that's the foremost thing they are interested in. and they don't buy your products anymore or services or experiences just because you're doing it or how you're doing it. They're more interested to know why you're doing it, and that is what touches their hearts. Another important question is when we should be marketing, right? Well, you have to do marketing pre-launch of your product, service, or experience to create demand. Then upon launch, you need to tell people about the benefits, the offer you have, the value it creates. You need to create a buzz around your brand so that people get to know about it. And upon post-launch, when you're in the post-launch phase, you need to tell people why you are doing it. A very important question. You also need to keep on telling them the benefits or the offers or the values, but you need to tell them why you are doing it, because that is what is going to touch their hearts. And again, when the last question is where you should do marketing. Well, where your customers are. You need to be present where your customers are right now. If you ask someone why are you on Facebook, they would tell you because my friends are there or my family is there. Similarly, as a marketer, you need to be present where your customers are, where they are hanging out, whether it's Facebook, whether it's a park, whether it's a mall, wherever they are, you need to be there. In the second place, where your customers might be. So not only where they are right now, where they might be, you need to get there before them. Like metaverse, your customers are going to be in the metaverse. Do you have a presence there? If no, you need to go there before your customers actually reach. Then where your customers were, fine. Perhaps right now your customers are on Facebook, but previously your customers were on Orkut or maybe any other platform that's still running. You need to have your presence there too, because your customers might go there one day, or they might have a recall, they would want to go live old memories, something like that. You need to be there. And finally, where your customers will be. So if you definitely know that your customers are going to be a concert happening in the Coca-Cola Arena in Dubai, then you need to place your advertisements there. So now we know what marketing is, why do we do marketing, how do we do it, why we should be doing marketing, and where to market. I hope it was clear. See you in the next volume.